Welcome back, Carol.
Well,
Okay, we're just gonna wait for the other guys. Hmm. Where are these guys? Now there's someone.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Can you hear me very well?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
I yeah.
What?
Just check my no, I check my AirPods
Ah,
because yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
yeah. Thanks.
I don't know what happened to Lotte, but we're gonna
Okay.
start. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's talk. Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's talk about comparing. If you noticed, Emma was comparing her two options, her two jobs options, right? She was comparing her summer camp option with the intern option of work. So that's what we're going to be learning today, how to compare. There are different ways that we can compare things. Um, we can compare adjectives. We can compare verbs. We can compare nouns. We can compare past participles. Hello, Lotte.
Hello.
Did you have a question?
I am not sure. I am not sure what is set it up in my Teams, but I am not doing nothing. My hand is rise. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. All right, interesting. Okay, it's all
Let
right.
me find. I am trying to identify what is. I don't know. Look at that. It's like
Uh,
a signal. I don't know.
can you lift your hand up?
Yeah,
No,
but I
that's
don't
not
know.
it.
It's when it wants. It's when it wants. It's not when I want. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know.
Okay, that's interesting. I was like, that's weird. Lotte never ha raises his hand.
Yeah, yeah, it's a weird. I am
Okay.
trying to identify. I can't.
Yeah, that is strange. Very strange. Okay. All right. All right. So going back to this, let's compare things. Okay. So there are ways that we can compare adjectives. Um, for example, over here we have challenging. Challenging is an adjective, right? Or hard. Okay. These are all adjectives. So when we have with this one, it's very straightforward. If the word has three or more syllables, we're going to be using more or less to compare.
Yeah, it's the same with comparative and superlative.
Right.
The same rule.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just going to be using the word more or less and then always use than.
Jessica,
Not
sorry,
then.
I have a problem. I need to leave.
Okay, no problem, Carol.
Yeah, sorry.
Carol,
Thanks.
I'm going to
Because
be sending you homework. Please, please, if you can do that and send it to me by latest Friday morning. Okay?
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, if the adjective has more than is 3 or more syllables, we're just going to simply add more or less and then use the word than, not then. Do not confuse. It's not then because I've seen many students write
No,
then. It's
than
not
like
then.
comparative.
Yes, it's than. Okay?
No, than like comparative.
Exactly.
The same.
Yeah. For example, so in this case we have challenging, 3 syllables. Challenging, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
hard. Hard is 1 syllable. So with 1 syllable adjectives, all you have to do is add er. Or if it finishes already in an e, you just add an r. Okay? But again, don't forget we need than. Harder than. We always use than. Now, if you want to say that something is less hard, we can also say not as, then we use the adjective, and then we use as again.
It's not possible less harder. It's not possible. It's incorrect.
No, it's incorrect. Yes, correct. Because less, we use it with 3 or more syllable adjectives. Hard is only 1 syllable. So we can't have a double comparative because in this case it would be less is 1 word to make a comparative and harder is another way of making a comparative. So we can't have a double comparative. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Emmanuel, does that make sense for you?
Yes, yes. Got it.
Perfect. Okay, good. Now, also it's so yeah, so this is the way you say that something is less when when the adjective is 1 syllable. Now, it's also possible to say that they are the same, okay? And in that case, you don't add the not. You just simply say is as hard as. That means that they are equal. Okay? So this one means that it's not equal, and this one means that it's equal. So in this case, what we're doing is we're just using as around the adjective. Does that make sense for you guys?
Yes. As.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So like I said, this means that the thing is equal. It's the same. Okay. Now, we can also compare nouns. Okay. For example, hours. Hours is a noun. Education, also a noun. Work, also a noun. So we can compare nouns. And in this case, what we're going to be using is.
But work is a way. It's a. No.
Sorry, Lotte, I didn't understand. What did you say?
Work is a verb.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yes, work is a verb, but it can also be a noun.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I got it.
so like in Spanish, trabajar and trabajo.
Mi trabajo.
O sea, for
Yes.
example, you can say like, hay mucho trabajo hoy, right?
Yes.
So it can also be a noun. Most of the time, it's a verb. You're
Okay.
absolutely right about that. Most of the time, but it can also be a noun. Mhm. Okay. All right. So in this case, like I said, we can use the comparative better or worse Than. Always remember to use than. Okay? So better hours than or worse hours than. Or simply more. More education than, or also you can use less. She has less education than. Okay, so we can use the word more or also word less. Okay, so for example, she has more education than me, or she has less education than me. Okay. Another way to compare is using not as much. And we also have to use the word as at the end, after the noun. Okay. And if you want to say that they're equal, we just have to simply take away the not. So in this case, we can express it as is as as sorry, is as much as. Okay, that over here expresses that it's equal. Does that make sense for you guys?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Emmanuel,
Yes,
you can
yes.
ask me questions if something's not quite clear. Ask me as many questions as
Yeah,
you want.
yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Now, over here, we can also compare verbs. Okay. So for example, earns or doesn't pay. Okay. So
For example,
for,
I earn less than Emma.
okay, sure. Very good. Okay. Or yeah. So we can say more or less than. And then you're comparing the people or the jobs, okay? Okay, so here the verb goes before and then we use more or less than. The same thing here, earns as much as. This one means that it's equal.
Like a lotte.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So I don't know, something like I earn as much money as my husband, for example. Right? So it means that it's equal.
As mu-
Sorry, Lotte, what was that?
Much, much means equal, the
Yeah,
same.
it's the same. It's equal. Exactly. And this one, we can also use as much as. It doesn't pay as much as. It means that this is less. Okay. For example, I like my job, but it pays less money than my last job, for example. Okay, so in this one, it means it's less, not more, but less. Okay, and finally, we can use it with past participles. Okay, if you guys remember what past participles are.
Of course.
Okay, so paid, well paid. These are past participles. Okay, and we can use it with better than and as around it as well. This one isn't as well paid as. In this case, this one is positive. This one's like more. Okay. This one's more. This one is equal, so it's the same. And this one is less. Okay. Questions about that?
No, I don't have any questions. Jesse, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I am
no
in
problem.
another meeting running.
Yes, that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay. That's
okay.
we've come to the end of our class anyways. All right, I'll send you guys the information in the WhatsApp group and also send you the homework, okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
See you.
Bye.